Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. So today we've got MRE International's Ration Pack. This is their MRE SANDF Ration Pack, 24 hours, day 8. So this is, I'm not sure if this basically is similar to the ration that the military used to get. I'm not sure if they still get the same one. It might be. We can't get surplus military rations in South Africa. They're not allowed to sell it. I think they only buy rations as they need it. But this is basically more or less the same as it was since I started doing rations. I have never had the ones with the tins in it, the SANDF ration, but since I started doing this, we had the retort pouches, and this is basically the same, more or less, that it always was. The thing, what is in some of the components have changed. We've got pop. This has been the same since I got it. It's sort of 160 grams or 150 grams. This is also as it was since the first time I got this. This is not porridge, although it's the same thing. It's maize. It is grounded a bit coarser than normal breakfast porridge, as you would say. You get one that's actually even more coarse than like this one that they have. It's eaten with, it can be eaten with mince, it can be eaten with barbecue, it can be eaten with fish, it can be eaten with a lot of stuff. I'm going to zhuzh it up a bit this time with stuff I got in the ration. We've got this thing they call the pop tart that they make. They take this, and then there's some tomato and onion they put in there. So sometimes mushrooms, there's cheese. There's a lot of different recipes, but we're going to make us one. We've got some fish. There's a lot of these. Most of the pilchards in tomato sauce has got red labels on it. Just whoever's one it is changed. This one doesn't have an opening, one of those opening things, and a lot of these little ones do not have it, but you do not get a can opener here as well. We've got some new biscuits. I don't think we ever had these. They don't feel like any we had before. Then we've got some lactose-free drink, strawberry, isotonic drink, guava. We've got some chutney and some tomato sauce to go with our pop. And here is a new thing. I don't even think I've seen this in the shop. It could be in the shops, I might have just missed it. It is cheese, but in a tube. No sausages anymore. The last time we did their ration, we had sausages. And I did do a ration of theirs before. And we still had the cheese sausages there. I'm not sure if this is more or less than the cheese sausages was, the weight. But this is a better way to store the cheese, because those cheese sausages just didn't work. It worked if you have to keep it refrigerated, I think, but they didn't have a long shelf life and they could burst easily. I think I've had one that was burst over the years I did this, but it's still not a good way to store it. And if you open the sausage, you can't reseal it. Here you can use a bit of the cheese, and then you can use a bit more of the cheese, which is good. Of course, you've got this, and we're going to do our gums. So this is what we're going to do for lunch, and I'll go and prepare it. Boil this. This is we're going to eat cold with our biscuits. I hope we can eat it cold with our biscuits. You also get one in chili, and I think there's another one as well. I know there's a lot of them makes in chili. I'm not sure if there's a third one you get. Can't remember. But anyway, we'll go and fix this up and I'll be back. This takes a cup. This takes a cup. So here we go. We've got our guava. I wouldn't say guava here, but tastes sweet. It's not as orangey as some of the other drinks. There's not a lot of that much coloring as some of the drinks had in the past. Might have added a little bit too much water, but not that much. These drinks you really have to add the precise amount of water. So let's do our pop. You can see there, very much a stiff one. Not as runny as the morning one. Somewhat salty. Now we will dump in this, that, and the other thing. Here we go. A bit more runny than the sausage cheese. So let's squeeze it out. It's in a plastic tube. So let's taste this. We've got cheese in here, got tomato sauce and the chutney. And it actually tastes nice. Well, not nice, but it tastes better than you taste cheese. Some slight sweetness of the chutney and tomato sauce in the background. Not as boring as it was without that. Let's do our strawberry lactose-free drink. Again, this you have to add the correct amounts, else it will be too weak. So unlike some of the others, like Ration Packs stuff, where you and the MRE pantry, which got their stuff from Ration Pack, this stuff is more, you have to add the correct amounts. You can't add more than you want to, or else it will be too not strong enough. It will not really taste well, but this is fine. Here we got our new cookies. Not bad. You can eat this with your peanut butter. It will go well with it, actually. Here we go. We've got our cheese. Cheese works nice on here as well. And tomato sauce. Eat it on the cookie. You can eat this with the backbone in. You also can remove the backbone from these fishes. It does work well with the fish as well. So you can mix your cheese in with your pop. You can eat your pop with your fish, which doesn't taste bad. You can eat your fish on your crackers. You can eat your peanut butter on your crackers. You can do your cheese on your crackers. Very, very versatile. Well, not really crackers. This is very, very, very thick. It's almost a cookie. It's very nice. It's not a dog biscuit. It's not as hard. But it's a little bit sweet. Slightly sweet. Grainy. Very, very nice. Although this is so thick, this is definitely not the Polish panzerwaffel. The panzer cracker. This the panzer will go straight through. I'm sure you can hit. Yeah, I think a pellet gun can go through, and then I don't mean a PCP gun. It's not that bad. So what do I think about our lunch? The pop. I'm not a fan of pop, but if I have nothing else, I will eat it. This is not a bad pop, though. I've had somebody actually eat pop, taste it in the past. My family likes a bit more coarsely ground grain or maize for their pop as eat, and for their morning porridge as well. But this definitely, you eat it with a savory dish. You eat it with some savory thing. It's not a sweet morning dish. The difference is the morning one is a lot finer normally, and it's a lot more runny. This stuff you eat with your anything else is a bit more stiff, much more. You can actually roll it in some of the stuff. This is a bit more water to it than some of other stuff I had. Strawberry, not bad. Tastes like strawberry. Not really milk, but it's almost. Just not. Don't add too much water, and our guava also don't add more water than you should. And our fish was nice, and the rest here is nice as well. So as I said, unlike the Ration Tech and the Long Life Pantry stuff that used the Ration Tech stuff last year, you cannot add more water to this. This actually does dissolve easier than some of the other lactose-free drinks we had in the past, but you still have to really mix it thoroughly. So that was our lunch, and it was the MRE International SANDF Ration Pack number 8, 2025. Previously when we reviewed this was still in boxes, which is nice if you want to stack it, but have it in bags. You can actually reuse the bags for other things. There is no Ziploc here, but it's still a nice thing to use. The boxes, of course, you can burn the boxes, so you can use that. So if you want to dispose of stuff, but this is not bad. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.